Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and a warm welcome to all our esteemed guests, members of the CA fraternity and their families. A very happy Omani Women's Day to everyone. On behalf of the Managing Committee of Muscat Chapter of ICAI, I, CA Sarita Vasant Shinde, am honored to extend a heartfelt welcome to this special CP program, Unlocking Potential, a Path to Success, as we come together to celebrate Omani Women's Day. This day holds immense significance as it not only highlights the invaluable contributions of women in shaping our society, but also emphasizes their essential role in Oman's cultural, social, and economic development. At the Muscat chapter of ICAI, we take immense pride in acknowledging and celebrating the remarkable achievements of women, whether within our professional circles or across all walks of life. Today's program, Unlocking Potential, a Path to Success, serves as a powerful reminder to strive for personal and professional growth. It is a call for harnessing our strengths and fostering a spirit of support and collaboration to achieve success. We are privileged to be in the presence of three trailblazing Omani women who truly embody this journey. Dr. Siham Alharthi, a visionary leader in development and investment and our chief guest for today. Dr. Juhaina Murad Al Mullahi, a distinguished leader in academia and our guest of honor. Her Highness Sayyida Wisam Jaifer, a keynote speaker whose insights will inspire us to unlock our fullest potential. In addition, we are also thrilled to host the ICAI Muscat Chapter's Omani Women's Day essay competition and showcase the top entries received from 6 brilliant Omani women students. These students will present their essays on thought-provoking themes centered on empowerment, resilience, and leadership. Our esteemed panel of judges will evaluate the presentations and select the top 3 winners who will be honored later during the event. Now may I kindly request everyone to stand for the ICAI motto song.
Yaesha supteshu jagrati Yaesha supteshu jagrati Kamam 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 sho nirvimana tadeva shukram tad brahma tadeva mritamujjane tasmin lokaha shataha sarve taduna tyadikashchan etadvaita
Next, I would like to invite CA Garima, wife of the chairperson of the Muscat chapter of ICAI, to deliver the welcome speech. Please join me in welcoming her to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and dear friends, Assalamu alaikum and a warm welcome to each and every one of you on this special occasion of Omani Women's Day. Today, we gather to celebrate the remarkable achievements and contributions of Omani women who continue to play a vital role in shaping our society, culture, and economy. I am honored to speak about Omani Women's Day, a celebration that holds significant meaning for the women of Oman and the nation as a whole. Celebrated annually on October 17th, This day is dedicated to recognizing the invaluable contributions of Omani women in various fields and their pivotal role in shaping the future of their country. Omani Women's Day was officially launched in 2009, reflecting the Sultanate's commitment to empowering women and enhancing their status in society. The choice of date, October 17th, is particularly significant as it marks the day when His Majesty, late Sultan Qaboos bin Zayed, issued a royal decree establishing the first Omani Women's Association back in 1970. This decree laid the groundwork for women's participation in social, economic, and political life, symbolizing a turning point in Oman's approach to gender equality. This day is not just a day of celebration, it is a reminder of the progress we have made and the challenges that still lie ahead. Over the years, we have witnessed remarkable progress in empowerment of women in Oman. Today, Omani women are actively engaged in diverse sectors, including education, healthcare, business, and government. Their involvement is crucial, not only for personal development, but also for overall advancement of the nation. Women now occupy leadership positions, contribute to policy making, and are influential in community development. Their resilience, creativity, and determination deserve our recognition and admiration. A notable example is the selection of Shanona bint Salim Al-Habsiya on UNICEF Executive Board and Dr. Thuwaiba Al-Barwani on the Committee on the Rights of the Child, underscores Oman's commitment to promoting women's role in protecting human rights and advocating for children and family issues globally. Additionally, the election of Dr. Hamida bint Saloom Al-Shakari to the UN Committee on the Elimination of Discrimination Against Women further highlights Oman's international standing and the active role women play in empowerment and ensuring all types of protection and care. This list does not end here. There are so many more women and their achievements to be celebrated. Few of them are sitting amongst us. If I start naming them all, we will have to spend the night here. Let us honor the pioneering women who paved the way for future generations. Their courage and determination have opened doors, allowing today's women to dream bigger and achieve higher. This day also serves as a reminder of the strides we have made, while also highlighting the ongoing challenges that women face. This day encourages dialogue about issues such as gender parity, access to education, and the need for continuous support for women's rights. It's a time to celebrate achievements and to inspire the next generation of women leaders. As an expatriate woman living in Oman, I feel privileged to witness the strength and unity of Omani women. This day serves as a bridge between cultures, highlighting the shared values of empowerment and equality. We may come from different backgrounds, but our aspirations to support and uplift one another unite us. Today, let us take a moment to reflect on the importance of solidarity among women, be it Omani or expatriate. Together, we can foster an environment where every woman is valued, heard, and empowered to pursue her dreams. As we celebrate, let us commit to being advocates for change, ensuring that future generations of women have even greater opportunities. May we continue to inspire each other and work hand in hand for a higher, more equitable future. Let us celebrate Omani Women's Day not just as a day of recognition, but as a call to action. And I hope we all are up for it. Now, please enjoy the program we have lined up for you. Let's celebrate together. Thank you.
Thank you, CA Garima, for the warm and inspiring welcome. Now, I would like to invite CA Sangeeta, Chairperson of Women Excellence Committee, for her address. Please join me in welcoming CA Sangeeta to the stage.
Thank you, CA Sarita. Good evening, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Happy Omani Women's Day to everyone. First of all, let me thank the distinguished guest, Dr. Siham Alharthi, for accepting our invitation and coming over here. In spite of your busy schedule, we know that you had to postpone your travel and so that you could spend the evening in celebrating the Omani Women's Day with us. Your presence and time is very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Juhaina Al Mullahi, as well as Her Excellency Sayyida Wisam Al Said for accepting our invitation and coming over to celebrate this day with all of us. And also special thanks to Her Excellency Sayyida Wisam who is going to enlighten our audience with the topic Unlocking Potential, Path to Success. The Sultanate, as we all know, celebrate Omani Women's Day on 17th of October. This is essential to recognize the role which women play in building the nation. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq has consistently advocated for Oman women's rights, emphasizing their role as equal partners in shaping the country's present and future. His Majesty the Sultan has called for the empowerment of all the women across the sectors, including senior positions in the government, reflecting the critical role which they play in shaping the nation. According to the National Center for Statistics and Information, June 2024, over 100,000 Omani women were employed in the government sector and more than 120,000 in the private. Women make up more than 57% of the workforce in the craft industries, showcasing their significant contribution to Oman's economy. In this hall, we do have a couple of remarkable ladies who have made considerable progress in their profession as well as adding and contributing to the economy of Oman. If I would cite some examples apart from what has been shared by CA Garima a few moments ago, who have gone out of way to make a difference. Amira bin Salam Al Shuaibi, the first woman from Oman and the Gulf states to hold the title of Ship Traffic Officer and trained in commanding the warships and nuclear submarines. Nasra bin Salam Al Mujrifi, an electrical engineer and the first Omani woman to work in the crane department at Asiyad Container Terminal. Maha Al Balushi is the first Omani female senior first officer pilot. Thuraiya Al Abdal is one of the top Taekwondo fighters in Oman and one of the few female instructors. And we all know about Nadira Al Harthi, who has reached the top of the world. Incredible heights as the first Omani woman to climb Mount Everest. These examples show that Omani women have proved themselves in completely male-dominant profession and proving to the women in Oman that they can do everything which they aspire for. As the Sultanate celebrates Omani Women's Day, the achievement of all of these women, including the ladies who are present here, are a testament to their vital role in the nation's development. The contribution, which spans across the several sectors, contribute and continue to shape the country's progress and align the goals for Oman Vision 2040, ensuring that women remain as a driving force to Oman's future. The accomplishments made by Omani women evoke sentiments of pride and inspiration. For most of us who are present here, expats, Oman is a second home for all of us, where we have spent considerably long time. So we women members are also inspired to give back to the society. And this event is a small reflection of how the Muscat Chapter is also celebrating Omani Women's Day. Though in the planning portion, we had received lots of help from the other members of the managing committee, but this event has been executed and is being conducted by the women members of Muscat ICAI Chapter, which you are going to witness in due course. As initially Sayyida had informed that besides Sayyida Wisam Al Said's talk, the chapter is also conducting a competition. Just to give a short background of the competition, the chapter had invited entries of essays from various colleges and universities of Oman. And there were 3 topics which were given, and the women students had to write an essay on one of those topics. And we are very happy to inform that we had received overwhelming responses. And they have been evaluated by competent judges, and 6 out of the essays received are going to present before all of us today. And their essays are going to be evaluated by competent judges who are the past women chairpersons of Muscat ICAI. Thank you Anuradha ji, Asta ji and Ashwini ji for being the judges for today's presentation. And wishing the students all the best wishes who are going to present before all of us their essays, and we are going to look forward to hearing from all of you. And not to forget that we are having some surprise gifts for all the women who are present in the hall. So please don't miss and be attending the whole of this event and enjoy this evening. Few updates from the chapter side is that, as you all know, we are having the Power BI workshop the coming weekend. And also we are planning Family Day on Diwali. And please tune on to for further details on the members' WhatsApp. And so here I am going to conclude with a small message to all the women who are present here. Hold the torch of your life and enlighten your ray of hope. Wishing your strength and vision, just climb up the success of rope. So thank you everyone. Wishing all the success in all the present as well as future endeavors. Thank you once again.
Thank you, CA Sangeeta, for the inspiring and encouraging address. Now I invite CA Tebi to introduce the chief guest of today.
Good evening, esteemed guests, colleagues, friends. First of all, belated Omani Women's Day wishes. And on this special day, it's my distinct honor and privilege to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Siham Alharthi, a person whose achievements and contributions truly resonate with the spirit of empowerment and leadership that we celebrate today. She is the CEO and founder of Siham Development and Investment and board member of Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry. She has also served as the Director General of Real Estate Development, Director General of Planning and Studies, amongst many other significant positions. Dr. Siham has also served as the chairwoman of Omani Women Society and main voting committee for Shura Council elections. She has also participated in many international conferences focused on strategic planning, quality management, and sustainable development, as also various local initiatives focused on government efficiency, women's empowerment, and environmental sustainability. Dr. Siham brings with her a strategic mindset, analytical precision, and a visionary approach to leadership. She has attained doctorate in business administration from European Agency for Higher Education and MPhil from Nottingham Trent University, UK, among many other coveted qualifications. It's truly fitting that Dr. Siham joins us here today as we honor the achievements of Omani women and look ahead to a future filled with even greater promise and possibility. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Siham Alharthi, onto the stage. Let me request CA Anuradha Venkat, past chairperson of Muscat ICAI Chapter, to welcome the chief guest with a bouquet of flowers and to felicitate Dr. Siham with a token of her gratitude. Thank you, Dr. Siham, and thank you, Anuradha ji. May I take this opportunity to invite our guest of honor for the day, Dr. Juhaina Al Assistant Dean for Academic Support and Student Affairs, CBFS, and our speaker for the day, Her Highness Sayyida Wisam Jaifer Al Said, AGM Head of Marketing, Communications, Sustainability and Quality Assurance at National Finance Company, onto the dais, along with the chief guest, Dr. Siham, onto the dais, along with the management committee members of Muscat Chapter for a group photo. Thank you, everyone. I'd like to now invite CA Smita Gaikwad to introduce the guest of honor and to take over the proceedings from here.
Sorry for the interruption. Good evening, one and all present here. I, CA Smita Gaikwad, wish you all a happy Omani Women's Day. I am here to introduce our guest of honor for the evening, Dr. Juhaina Murad Al Mullahi. Dr. Juhaina has over 2 decades of rich experience in the field of human resource management, both in administrative and academic capacities. She currently serves as an Assistant Dean for the Academic Sports and Student Affairs at CBFS and as an Assistant Professor of Human Resource Management. Previously, she held the key position of Director of HR Department at CBFS for many years. She earned her PhD in Work, Employment and Organization from Scotland University, UK, focusing the underrepresentation of women in senior leadership positions in the banking sector in Oman. She also holds an MSc in Human Resource Management from Sheffield Hallam University, UK, and a BSc in Business Information Technology from the University of West of Scotland, UK. Additionally, she holds a graduate CIPD professional certification. With this introduction, I request CA Asta Rangan to escort our guest of honor, Dr. Juhaina, to the dais to welcome her with a bouquet of flowers and felicitate her with a memento. Thank you, CA Asta and Dr. Juhaina. Now, I'll call upon CA Mezzabin to take over the event.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I, CA Mezzabin, would like to wish everyone a very happy Omani Women's Day. On this special day, it is my great privilege to introduce our guest speaker, Her Highness Sayyida Wisam Jaifer Al Said, a distinguished marketing and communication professional with over 18 years of experience. Sayyida Wisam currently holds the position of AGM Head of Marketing, Communication, Sustainability and Quality Assurance at National Finance Company. Her impressive career has seen her lead key initiatives, including her pivotal role in launching Bank Niswa in 2013 and heading corporate affairs at Oman Oil Marketing Company. Academically, Sayyida Wisam holds a bachelor's degree in corporate communication from the American University of Paris and master's degree in strategic marketing from Cardiff University, UK. She has also trained with UNESCO and International Chamber of Commerce in Paris, which has enriched her international perspective on communication and leadership. Today, Sayyida Wisam will be sharing her insight on unlocking potential, a path to success, a topic that reflects on how we can recognize our strengths, overcome challenges, and unlock the potential within ourselves to achieve our goals. Please join me in welcoming Her Highness Sayyida Wisam Jaifer Al Said to the stage. I would like to invite CA Sangeeta, Secretary Muscat Chapter ICAI, to welcome her with a bouquet of flowers.
Good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually really happy to see so many gentlemen here. My speech was full of saying, good evening, ladies, so excuse me if I keep talking to ladies because it is Omani Women's Day. Thank you so much for that introduction. Thank you, ICAI, for the opportunity for me to stand before you today and on such a momentous occasion. I think and I feel it's through such platforms that we are able to share experiences, connect as a community, which is the ultimate celebration of Women's Day. I remember the first time it was announced that October 17th was declared a day to celebrate women and their achievement in this country. I felt a wave of pride because marking a day dedicated to us solidified our role as being an equal partner in building the nation. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will have to add gentlemen to my speech throughout. Today, I'm here to talk about unlocking your potential, a path to success. It is Omani Women's Day, but the tips we will talk about today aren't new to all of us, and men can follow them as well, I believe. So how does one achieve success? In a world where challenges often seem insurmountable, it is essential to remember that success is not merely a destination, it is a journey filled with growth, resilience, and empowerment. Our topic today is not going to be a guide to success, it will be a way and tips on how you can unlock your best potential, and that path is as individual as you all are. So let's get started. First of all, I apologize for coming in late. It's not my habit. I have very European timing. I'm known for it. But today was a long day in the office, and coming all the way to Rui was a bit hectic, from Al Hayl, having to go home and change. So my apologies. The first step is to define your success. As I look in this room today, I see such beautiful faces, different colors, different outfits, different cultures. And success is as individual as we all are. It doesn't have to mean a certain paycheck or a certain salary or getting a fancy car. It could mean these things, that's fine. But success can also be academic excellence. It could be doing a job you enjoy. It could be breaking barriers in your chosen field. It could be making a difference or an impact, being healthy and fit, or it can be all the above. It's whatever you want it to be. In my case, I was having lunch with a really good friend of mine this weekend, and I was sitting with her and I told her, you know what? I'm gonna give out my age because I'm not ashamed. I'm in my 40s now, and I've had my kids. Success to me is really work-life balance. I wanna be in a job or in a career, or maybe having my own business one day, where I know that I can go out and have lunch with my husband when I want, but still be able to be productive, and I can pick up or drop off my kids from school. So success is truly as individual as you all are. But the first step towards achieving success is to define what it means to you. So ask yourself, what are my passions? What do I want to achieve? By setting clear goals, you lay the foundation for your journey. Yes, no, I'm not here to teach you how to cook a recipe. How many people in this room like to cook? Show of hands. Like really enjoy cooking, is passionate about cooking. Okay, great. I love to cook. A lot of people don't expect that from me. They think I'm sort of a prissy, spoiled, corporate lady. But I really do love to cook. And when I try a new recipe, usually I like to see what the end result is, right? And how you find out is you see the photo in the recipe book, or you see a title, right? In this case, it's butter jalapeno shrimp tacos. I don't know why I chose this. I thought aesthetically it matched my presentation. But what's important is that to think, why I use this analogy. If we didn't have a photo or a title on our recipes, we wouldn't know what we're cooking, really. Some ingredients sound very similar. The photo and the title will be able to tell you whether you're making bread or cake, because it's similar ingredients, right? Or whether you're making soup or curry, right? Very similar ways of doing it and could be similar ingredients. So when you're formulating your own personal recipe for success in life, it is very important for you to have a clear definition of what success looks like to you. Just like in a recipe, okay? Oops, I don't know what I did, sorry. Oh, there you go. So about a year ago, does anybody here know Dr. Alami Al-Hajj? If you don't know her, she's brilliant. I love her. She's very bubbly. She's amazing. So about a year ago, I attended a course of hers called ICAI. Has anybody heard of the concept of ICAI? Okay, it's amazing. Has anybody read the book ICAI? It's one of my favorites. Great. So for whoever hasn't, which I think most people have, the book ICAI basically researched a group of centenarians, people who have lived up to 100 in mostly Japan, but they looked at hotspots around the world and they looked at what was the secret to their long, happy life. So part of the things that they found out was, of course, diet, fitness schedule, the people they surround themselves with, but one thing that was in common amongst all these people, and it was the concept of ikigai. Iki in Japanese means to live, and gai means reason. So basically it's a concept of a reason to live. What this concept means, it basically encourages people to discover what truly matters to them, to live a life filled with purpose and joy. In the context of success, you are only successful when you are doing what you love and enjoy, and what makes you fulfilled. So, what we did with Dr. Alami Al-Hajj is she gave us a piece of paper, and we had, can you hear me when I move my head? Sorry, I get excited sometimes in presentations. So you look at what you're good at, what you love, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. The combination of passion, mission, vocation, and profession is your ikigai. And it's really quite amazing because at the end of the day, even if you're financially successful, if you're not in a position of being fulfilled, if you don't feel like you love or you're passionate about what you're doing, you don't feel like you're making an impact, it's never long lasting and it's not sustainable. So that's one concept of success that I wanted to share with you. Now make sure to define what success means to you. Find your ikigai. But most importantly, follow that with setting meaningful goals. By defining what we want to achieve, we create a clear path for our growth. Break down those goals into smaller, attainable steps and celebrate each milestone along the way. Remember, progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Dr. Siham, by the way, I've always admired her elegance and eloquence, mashallah alayhi. But they said that she's into strategic thinking, right? I love sitting with people who are strategic. I'd love to sit with you later because I learned so much from them. And I believe in strategy, in corporate strategy. If you have a strategy in place, it's just a piece of paper until you set a roadmap, KPIs, incentives, right? You know, and a path. So you set smaller attainable steps and you celebrate and incentivize your staff towards them. It's the same thing in life. It's not too complicated, but setting big goals is one thing, but you need to set smaller goals to reach them as well. Does anybody know who this lady is? Yes, she's amazing, very inspirational. So Malala Yousafzai, how do you pronounce her last name? I read it, but I never say it out loud. Of course, she was an advocate and an activist for education. And she fought and risked her life to make sure that women or girls can get an education in Afghanistan. She fought the Taliban. She's a symbol for us that education is important. My father always told us, we're 3 brothers and 2 sisters, and he always used to say to us girls that education is your weapon. And I loved how he treated us in that way because we actually surpassed all our brothers when it came to academics. And women statistically surpass men, academically, you know? They do. Education is a powerful tool that opens doors and creates opportunities. Women like Malala have shown us that knowledge can change lives and societies. Embrace your education, pursue it with passion and determination. Education is the best form of self-development. And even after you have received your degrees, do not stop the cycle of learning. Invest in yourself by embracing continuous learning and nourishing your mind, body, and soul. Remember, education empowers us to make informed choices and advocate not just for ourselves, but for others, especially as women. Challenges. We can't talk about success without talking about challenges, because every successful woman and man have faced obstacles along their path. You would never reach success without facing challenges. Whether, I'm going to talk in the case of challenges that most women face: societal expectations, self-doubt, external barriers, challenges are always part of our journey. What matters is not that we face challenges, but how we respond to these challenges. And I always say this: I was supposed to have some members of my team attend today, but when they found out it was Rui, sorry, they were like, we get out of work really late, my team and I, so they found it difficult. Sorry about that. But I always tell my team, the ugliest enemy for success is the comfort zone. You would be surprised, but I grew up as a well, maybe you're not surprised, but I grew up as a super shy child, very, very shy. My mother needed to give me a scarf with her perfume on it just for me to go to school every time. I needed like a comfort. And for me to be able to stand here in front of you today is a huge thing. I mean, I'm in my 40s now, you know. I got out of my comfort zone. I did, you know, and education helped. I was in excellent schools. I was nurtured and I was groomed to be able to sit here and reach the position I did. And I say that to every young lady that I speak in front of. And I had a speech on International Women's Day at CBFS, I think it was last year. And I said the same thing. A lot of people came to me later and said, but you don't look shy. And I was like, no, I do. You know, you don't know, I still have that inner child in me. But it's so fulfilling when you get out of your comfort zone. It seems easier said than done, but people stay in their comfort zones primarily because they have a huge fear of being judged. That's one of the main reasons. We tend to stay away from our dreams and aspirations and ambitions because we are afraid of getting out of our comfort zones and being judged. But you know what? If you want to be successful, let them judge you. But never stop. Continue on your course and stay ambitious. That will be your ultimate strength. Because guess what? And I think a lot of people in this room know, the more successful you get, the more judged you will be. And it will never stop. Resilience is key. And when we fall, we must rise again, stronger than before. We have to learn from our failures. They are stepping stones to our success. You become your best self when you work on things that people can't take away from you. So focus on your mindset, your character, your integrity, discipline, and always, always, this is very important, we don't say this enough, be kind. Be kind to each other. That's real growth. So if you look at the comfort zone, the gray areas, it's where you're safe and you're comfortable. It's driven by fear. You make excuses, you're intimidated by outside ideas, and you lack confidence. Once you get into the learning zone and you start acquiring new skills and pushing yourself to really get out of that comfort zone, that's when you experience real growth. Okay? So this is one thing I've noticed in Oman. I actually didn't grow up in Oman. I grew up everywhere but Oman. My father was a diplomat. And I moved here when I was 23 years old. And the type of schools I went to, they valued sort of giving you constructive feedback. That's how you improved. You would look for that feedback. But I've noticed that especially us women, we're not very open to feedback. We need to be open to feedback, seek it. Whenever I do anything, I do a presentation, I do a speech, I'm always the first one to go to people and say, how did I do? What could I do better, you know? That's the only way for me to improve. So, you know, learn from your mistakes. That's the only way you would grow and improve. And remember, every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. Surround yourself with supportive mentors. I cannot stress enough the importance of having a mentor. Whenever I meet people who inspire me, I immediately go to them and be like, I want to learn from you. Can I sit with you? Can I have coffee with you? You know, establishment, especially the young ladies. Have mentors, have friends who will encourage you to chase your dreams, who are a positive impact in your life. Celebrate each other's achievements. Don't compete with each other, okay? No matter how small, celebrate each other. Together, and only together, we can break barriers and create a community of empowered women who support each other on their journeys of growth. This one, I wish somebody told me earlier in my career, because when I started my career, I thought, well, they say it, there's a saying, when you wear burnout like a badge of honor, you know, like you're the latest one in the office, and you know, you want to compete with all the men in the office, and even if you have a child at home, you know, you're drained and you're tired, but you still work hard just to prove like, I can do it, I'm a woman, especially as an Omani woman. I felt like I can show them. So I always worked overtime, I always worked weekends, and that's fine. You know, sometimes that's really what gets you ahead, is really putting in that extra work. That's great. But prioritize self-care. This is something I wish somebody told me earlier in my career. Nurture yourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. It's really essential for your overall well-being. Take the time to rest, recharge. I'm sure some men need to hear this here as well, I know, for sure. And engage in activities that bring you joy. Remember, self-care is not selfish. It's a necessary investment in ourselves. You know, like when you take the plane and they give you the instructions about the oxygen mask, and they say put it on yourself and then your child. You have to make sure that you are properly taking care of yourself before you can go about the rest of your business. Whether you can be the best employee, the best wife, the best mother, whatever it is. And, oops. Take action, ladies, because success doesn't come from waiting. It comes from taking action. Be proactive in pursuing your goals. Apply for that scholarship. Start that project. Or join that club. Whatever it is, each step you take brings you closer to your dreams. And each activity you take or every goal that you attain is building you up for your potential for success. Ladies and gentlemen, I had only ladies written here, by the way, but it's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, believe in your potential, set ambitious goals, seek personal growth, and surround yourself with a supportive community. Let us be trailblazers who inspire to dream big and achieve greatness. Together, we can create a world we thrive in and reach our full potential. Remember, you are capable of extraordinary things. Believe it, pursue it, and watch yourself flourish. Thank you. There is a video I wanted to share with you. It's an ad, me being in the background of marketing. I love, this is such a creative ad done by Mercedes-Benz called One of Many. I'm not sure if you guys have come across it. And what I loved about it, on this occasion of Women's Day, we always talk about the first lady to do this, or the first lady to do that, and that's amazing. And I know Sangeeta mentioned a few firsts earlier. It's great and it's inspirational. But it's very important for us to also build a world where we don't need to be firsts anywhere. We can be one of many. We can compete equally with men on all kinds of jobs, and the sky's the limit for us, so we can take any job. We don't need to be the first, we can be one of many. So if you can just share that.
Okay, next one. Sit down. Look to camera.
This is what it looks like to be exceptional, to stand out from the crowd, to make history. But what if women didn't have to be exceptional? What if they didn't have to be the first? the best or the only woman? What if being a female engineer wasn't remarkable? What if women and men could compete as equals? I don't want to make history. I don't want to be the only woman. I want to be one of many.
Thank you, Her Highness Sayyida Wisam, for that inspiring speech. I'm sure everybody here could resonate to what she said, from defining success to finding our ikigai, to responding to our challenge, and especially the self-care we should be all doing. Now, I would like to invite CA Ashwini Saurika, past chairperson, Muscat ICAI Chapter, to facilitate Her Highness Sayyida Wisam with a memento as a token of appreciation on behalf of Muscat ICAI Chapter. Thank you all. As we move forward with today's program, it is now time to introduce an exciting part of our event, the essay competition. To provide more details, I would like to invite CA Kezia Johnson to take the stage. CA Kezia, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mazabeen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wish you all a happy Omani Women's Day. Today, I, CA Kezia Johnson, have been entrusted with the responsibility of presenting the guidelines for the essay writing competition held in celebration of the Omani Women's Day 2024. The ICAI Muscat Chapter extended an invitation to Omani women students to participate in an essay writing competition aiming to shed light on the importance of culture and literature in today's fast-paced, technology-driven world. The participants were given the option to choose one among 3 thought-provoking topics for their essays. The 3 topics provided to the participants are as follows. The first topic, Empowering Women, a Journey of Strength and Resilience. The second topic, The Role of Women in Vision 2040. The third topic, Managing the Balance Sheet of Life, a Woman's Perspective. We received an overwhelming response from women students throughout Oman, and our judges selected 6 students as the finalists to present their essays during today's Omani Women's Day celebration. Without further ado, let me read out the guidelines of today's competition. The theme of the essay should focus on roles, achievements, and contributions of Omani women across various fields. The participants should use personal stories, historical references, or imaginative narratives to express their perspective. The submissions must be original and unpublished. Kindly note that the decision of the judges shall be final and binding. I wish all the participants all the best. Now, I request CA Harsha Jaitmalani to introduce our esteemed panel of judges for today's competition. Thank you.
Very good evening to the wonderful audience out there and a happy Omani Women's Day. I am honored and excited to introduce the esteemed judges for the upcoming competition. When CA Sangeeta shared their names with me, I noticed 3 fascinating things about our judges. First, they all are chartered accountants. Second, their names all begin with the alphabet A. And third, each one of them have served as the past chairperson of the Muscat chapter of the ICAI. Quite a remarkable trio, don't you think so? Without much ado, let's begin with the introduction of the esteemed judges. Our first judge is CA Anuradha Venkat Krishnan, who is the MESAC and Lower Gulf leader for System of Quality Management at KPMG, With over 30 years of experience in audit, risk management, and family business audits in Oman and the UAE. She was the first female chairperson. Let me correct myself, taking inspiration from Sayyida Wisam, one of the many chairpersons of the ICAI Muscat Chapter. She is a certified mental health first aider. Her interests include going on adventurous treks, music, travel, and not to mention, she loves to create the traditional rangoli with rice flour. So, please put your hands together to warmly welcome the admirable and the adventurous CA Anuradha Venkat Krishnan. Our second judge for the competition is CA Astha Rangan, who is the Director of Indirect Taxes at Crow, Oman, and a seasoned chartered accountant and a CPA with over 15 years of experience across tax, assurance, and advisory services. She is renowned for her expertise in VAT, customs, and excise tax advisory. Her leadership extends beyond her role, having served as the past chairperson of the Muscat chapter of the ICAI. With a huge round of applause, let's welcome the multitasker, the doting mother, and the angelic CA Astha Rangan. Our third judge for the day is CA Ashwini Savrikar, who is featured among India's top 100 women in finance. She is the Chief Audit and Risk Officer at Arabia Falcon Insurance, Oman. With over 25 years of experience in Big Four firms and banking, she holds multiple certifications and professional qualifications. A passionate traveler and singer, she has visited over 70 countries and actively performs at singing events. So let's put our hand together to welcome the past chairman of the Muscat chapter and the awe-inspiring CA Ashwini Savrikar.
Hi everybody. I think now it's the time which we've been waiting for the moment. So we would be calling upon the participants. First of all, I would like to congratulate everybody who participated in the competition. A big thanks to all the girls who participated. And congratulations to the finalists. Wish you best of luck. So we have our first topic speaker coming. She will be talking on empowering women, a journey of strength and resilience. Please come over.
Hello for everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so excited to present to you an interesting project which is empowering women, a journey of strength and resilience. In this presentation, I will talk about several points as we can see here. Qaboos bin Saeed article about Omani women. Who is the Omani women? Different magazine of Omani women with examples, my experience, and the conclusion. Let's start with the article by Sultan Qaboos article. I will translate in the English subject after we see that.
لقد أولينا منذ بداية هذا العهد اهتمامنا الكامل بمشاركة المرأة العمانية في مسيرة النهضة المباركة، ووفرنا لها فرص التعليم والتدريب والتوظيف، ودعمنا دورها ومكانتها في المجتمع. ونحن ماضون في هذا النهج إن شاء الله، لقناعتنا بأن الوطن في مسيرته المباركة يحتاج إلى كل من الرجل والمرأة تخصيص يوم 17 من أكتوبر من كل عام يوما للمرأة الأولى.
Since the beginning of this era, we have given our full attention to the participation of Omani women in blessed residence proxies and provided them with opportunities for education, training, employment, and supported them in position of society. We are moving forward with this approach, and we see that at this time during the region of Sultan Haytham Hafidahullah. From here, the women have followed and raised from the darkness to light, and they are became and still light and candle of this society. So she is mother and sister, daughter and wife, and also she is friend. Omani women have followed in footsteps drawn by history. In the past, she has many of difficulties, so she bring the water from the village, and she collected and bring others for the sewing and the traditional clothes. Also, they protect their children from the difficulties. But with the dawn of the new era, the era of the blessed residence, women have become a major role among the people and around the world. One of Omani mothers said, "If all my limbs were cut off, only with my leg I will do this work." So, who say this article? She is Zahra Al-Ufi. She is an older woman, a mother and owner of literacy project where she provided approximately 22 educational centers in 22 villages. She funded her project by preparing food for schools, which she makes with her own hands out of love as charity, as volunteer. She taught 500 of students. This student will be teacher in the future, and they will teach other generation. As we can see in this picture, first picture, her story before she published. After her story is published, she gets several rewards from different countries, such as Kuwait, Brussels, and Dubai. And the last picture shows us the International Association also organized a meeting to introduce the participation to her project and its challenge. She have a great story and inspiring and teach us a lot of things. Women are partners in society, and just as they have a rule, they have a right. Our country, Oman, in our time, have given them lots of opportunities to participate and learn, keep peace with development in various fields, including health, representation, teaching, and broadcaster. As we can see here, as in the innovation models, we have Sumaya As-Siabi, and also we have Minister of Higher Education, Rahma Al-Farouqi, as we can see in this picture. Also singers, we have Noura Al-Naziri, and as broadcaster, we have Aida Az-Zajjari. We strive for the best and progress. Here I will tell you my experience. When I was in the school, my colleagues and I successfully in finding a cure for one of the skin disease. We were qualified to the level of Sultanate of Oman only, but we are not lucky at the global level, but opportunities are still ahead of us. In the conclusion, thus the Omani women withstood distinction, and while progress, the authentic Arab Omani woman is a story of struggle and patience in serving people without conception. We should not forget that This struggle does not appear except after effort, reading, searching, and awareness for every new and desired thing for bright future. This and thank you for listening.
Thanks a lot, participant 1. That was quite an insight. I'll now call upon participant 2. Her topic is managing the balance sheet of life, a women's perspective.
Hello, a very good evening to you all. I'm very delighted and thankful for being here in front of you, talking about the balance sheet of life from a woman's perspective. First of all, I'd like to let you know what's the meaning of balance sheet. Balance sheet is is a type of financial statement which shows us the financial position of a company in a specific period of time, whereby in order for a financial statement to be to balance and to be correct, the assets should be equal to liabilities and owner's equity. I know you were wondering how is this connected to life. Well, people should be able to balance different areas of their life, from working and taking care of family as well as entertainment, in order to avoid mismanagement as well as in order to avoid mismanagement and also to achieve. There is no limit in what women can succeed. Amazingly is how women are able to manage different sectors of their life, from housing, taking care of children and working, as well as in different sectors of their life. There shouldn't be a specific day to celebrate women. A day like this is just to remember the society and world in general that women are capable of doing what beyond the limit, capable of doing beyond what you expect, and women are strong and sturdy. I am in the early 20s of my age, and I believe that one day I will be nationally and internationally known. And of course, this won't happen automatically. This will happen with hard working as well as commitment. Every 17th of October, every year, our beloved country celebrates Omani Women's Day. This day is to celebrate what women do in various sectors. This is a day to celebrate what women do in various sectors, and also to remember and also to remind us the achievement of women in both public and private sectors. In my own perspective, I believe that a woman is the one who generates a man, because as I see my mother, she will bring us as well as help my father in his daily activities. Like my mother is the manager of my father. That's it. We see women participating in different sectors, sectors such as banking and finance, education, healthcare, also in other tough sectors such as oil and gas and legal profession and security. And to be honest, some of them even do better than men. There is a huge history behind. Sorry, I didn't know that you weren't here. Sorry. There is a huge difference. There is a huge history behind Omani women, whereby if I say it will take a lot of time. But how can we let a day like this pass without mentioning a few of them? Let's start with the present, Honorable Sayyida bin Abdullah bin Hamad Al Balushi. She's the wife of. Honorable Lady Ahmed bin Abdullah bin Hamad Al Balushi. Sorry, once again. Al Saidiyah. Sorry. Um, she's the Al-Busaidiyya. She's the wife of the Sultan of Oman, His Majesty Haytham bin Tariq. So we shouldn't forget her for her hard work in helping the development of the country. Another one here we have Maha al-Balushi. She's one of the first Omani female senior pilots, whereby she showed to all Omani women that they are capable in engaging in men professions. Like not only women can do such type of professions. So even not only men, so even women can engage in this type of profession. We also have here Her Highness Sayyida al-Said. She has a remarkable icon in health sector, whereby she established the first mental health clinic with the name of sorry, one second. Yeah, Whispers of Serenity. Whispers of Serenity. Yeah. Here we have Fatma al-Nabhani. She is one of the professional female tennis players. Here we have Safiya al-Bahlani. She is an interpretive and inspiring young woman. And Ibtisam al-Salmi. She is She's one of the first professional female sailors in the Middle East. Well, as I said, if I try to mention, I won't finish all of them. But these are some gems where we should honor and we should try to remember, because they really help in the development of not only the country but also the world in general. But apart from here, everyone here is special in his or her own way. And yeah, I would like to recognize every gem sitting here with us today. Thank you. With all the turns and steep slope in life, women eventually are able to overcome all the steps steep slope and turns. In this day reminds us that when women thrive, the nation also thrive. So let us all work together as women to make sure that the coming generation have a wide opportunity to lead and to succeed. Okay, let me just be clear. When I was talking about balancing doesn't appear automatically. Balancing how can you balance? You should manage your time. And how do you manage your time? You should, for example, have a timetable where you set your goals in which you want to achieve every day, and make sure the goal. If don't miss the goal only if it happens something like a special case or an emergency. Another thing, work together with people, with colleagues, with everyone. So that you gain experience from different people, you gain knowledge, experience, and this is the world, you have to explore. And another thing is prioritize what you can do first, and leave the second thing to what's less important. And last, the world is not about working hard and achievement. You should recognize every single day of your life and enjoy it. And thank you. Have a nice evening.
I think the topic was very close to heart of all the CAs, balance sheet of life. Okay, now we call upon the third participant. The topic is Empowering Women, a journey of strength and resilience.
Hello for everyone. In 7th of October, the Sultanate of Oman celebrates Omani Women's Day. What does modern Omani history say about Omani's women? Empowering women was not just a slogan repeated by a authorities, but rather realities that Omani women have experienced since Sultan Qaboos assumed power in 1970. Women play a crucial role in social change by driving progress in education, healthcare, and economic development. Their participation in leadership and decision-making process leads to more inclusive policies that address diverse communities' needs. Empowering women fosters social equity and accelerates the overall growth and stability of societies. Women play a pivotal role in both families and communities' life by nurturing and guiding the next generations while also contributing to social cohesion and supporting network. In families that often act as caregivers and decision-making, shaping the emotional and educational foundation of children. Within communities, women leadership and active participation in social, economic, and cultural activities help strengthen communities' bond and drive collective progress. Women have always played a vital role in building and caring for their families. As societies progress, women began to take on significant roles in scientific and practical field. Education has become compulsory for all, allowing women to access higher degrees and apply their knowledge in professional life. Today's women hold important positions, including CEOs and business leaders. Famous Omani leaders: Fatma Al-Amiriya, first Omani woman to earn a doctorate in the field of economics; Zamzam Makki, first founder of the Omani Women's Associations. Rawan Al-Said serves as the chairman of the board of directors of the National Bank of Omanis and was recognized at the Cambridge University Islamic Business and Finance Award in 2019. Omani society respects women and recognizes them as integral contribute to its development, ensuring their influential role in shaping the futures by granting women all their rights. They are empowering to engage actively and dynamically in building and advancing the nations. In conclusion, we have always repeated the saying of the late sultans that the homeland does not fly without women, but in reality, we are the ones who do not fly without a dear homeland calling Oman.
We now call upon the participant 4, who will be presenting Role of Women in Vision 2040. Please welcome.
Hello everyone, happy Omani Women. Before I first start, I would like to say that the role of women in Vision 2040. I would like to say this. The main things I will talk about it during my during my speaking. Sorry, I'm nervous. Okay. Before I start, I would like to say for all Omani women, just don't give up, and because you can do it, just move on. giving Omani women the same opportunities as a gentleman. For example, when we giving a woman same job, we must trust her abilities and giving her the opportunities to display her skills, just as we giving a man the confidence make it for a woman. We should giving a woman the same amount of confidence that we giving men in completing any work, and activating the role of women in Vision 20. Omani women received attentions for His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, which is within the Natural Strategies Plan of Oman Visions 2040 will be the better. The first one, he involved in most government job. The second one, contributing to the growth and constructions Oman. Activating sustainable development, participating in decision making. Before I speak about this, I would like to share something. Sometimes I sit with my parents and they talking about something. Then I say something about this relating with what he said. And they told, be quiet, you are a woman. This is not including you. Okay, I am a woman, but yani, I have an idea. I can participating in anything. They can contributing, whether in government or organizations, decisions. And entrepreneurships, women are encouraged to start their own business. They can create job opportunities and contributing to innovation. And sometimes I read something called a woman can do two things in a one time. The woman can do two things or two jobs or two work in a one time. Actually, it's true if we take my mom as an example. They cook, and at the same time they are washing the dishes and also caring about the babies. So maybe it's true, and actually I think it's true that things. Sorry for that, and thank you for your listening.
Participant 5, if you can come over. She will be presenting Empowering Women, a Journey of Strength and Resilience.
In this presentation outline, inshallah, I will talk about that. Introduction, strength in facing challenges, the challenges on education, the resilience of Omani women as a key to success, resilience for reasons of resilience, balancing personal life and professional life, strategy for balancing personal and professional life, example of work done by the woman and ways women can be benefit from challenges, and finally is conclusion. Omani woman is a strength and resilience playing an important role, building and development Omani society, economy and education. Also the Omani woman can be make a new strategy to develop the Omani society. Omani women strength and resilience help her overcome challenges and success in the different areas of the life. In the life has the different challenges, and the woman facing the challenges and solve the problems and benefit from the problems to facing the other challenges. Strength in facing challenges, a woman's strength in facing challenges. A woman's strength in facing challenges is seeing her passion, flexibility, and strength will be helping her overcome problems and reach her goals. Women are strong because they are resilient and determined. They can
turn challenges into the change to success. The Omani women don't give up about the dream and follow about the dream. The challenges Omani women face in reaching their goals included social expectation, balancing work and life, and limited opportunity. The challenges on education. In the past, it was difficulty for women to go on education, but with the strength and determination of women, they established private school for women to increase the level of education of country and also they developed the country, Oman country. The resilience of Omani women as a key to success. Resilience helps women facing the challenges and keep going toward their goals. It is important for overcoming difficulty and staying strong emotionally and emotionally. Reasons for importance of resilience for the success of Omani women. Have the three reasons: adaptation to social and economic change, that about making new strategy and new idea, dealing with culture and social challenges because the Omani woman is more strength and resilience, and the last one is ability to make new ideas and good thinking, to follow about the dreams and also facing the challenges. Women achieve balancing personal life and professional life. A woman achieves balancing between the personal life and work life by the setting priority and manage her time well and meet her family and professional need. A strategy for balancing personal and professional life, making time for family. The woman making time for family by what family will you need, communication with family, and education for the children and others. Social support, the social is very important to support the woman. Time management, the time management between the work and between the family, and also is very important, time with the self. Flexible work, self-care, professional development using technology. The Omani woman can be using the business inside the home. About what? About using the technology, about the social media and others. Example of work done by the woman: cooking, health work, raising the children, business administration, government work, and education. All this work every work have the challenges, and the Omani women solve about the problems. Way women can benefit from challenges: developing skills, boosting self-confidence, communication with others, setting goals, and enhancing innovation. In conclusion, the Omani woman is a symbol of strength and is able to achieve her goals and follow her dream. Every Omani woman is a symbol of progresses.
We now come to the final part. We have the final participant. She will be presenting the same topic, Empowering Women, a Journey of Strength and Resilience. Participant 6, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Empowering women. So, empowerment is often spoken as a ladder given to women so they can climb on top of it and reach equality. However, I view it in a very, very different way. And I'll speak on that later on. And women's achievements are often seen through a limiting lens and often in comparison with our male counterparts. Focusing on comparisons rather than individual progress limits and undermines what we are capable of. So how about we see this journey of women as a journey of self-discovery? We all have expectations of our capabilities, and sometimes we sell ourselves short. For example, let's start with an example. a person who started work and now they are basically doing double the workload. And because of that double workload, they decided, okay, I need to manage my stress, so I'm gonna start exercising. And through that experience, the person thinks, okay, I'm doing double the work now, and I'm putting in exercise. So let's look at the journey of women as that. Being traditionally being the primary caregivers and realizing that, wow, we can do much more. Women now are not just caregivers, they are pursuing their passions, they are leading businesses, they are making art, they are contributing to communities. They are adding to the roles they thought that was the only thing that they could do. So what are the known forces that have driven women all this time? Can I have any participants from the audience? What would you expect is the driving force for women? Anyone? So the driving force for women is love and compassion. Think about the mother who has sacrificed for their children just so they can get a good education. Think about the women in war who are suddenly, they are fearless because they want to protect their children from danger. Think about the nurse who sometimes risks her own health to help her own community. Think about the teacher who sometimes come from unprivileged schools, who see so much potential in her students and stays up all night making sure that they have the quality education and that they deserve. Today is Omani Women's Day, and my personal favorite is Lamia Hajj. She is assistant professor in SQU, Sultan Qaboos University. And beyond that, she has really tried to empower the community that she is in. I attended one of her talks, and in the end, the students have made an appreciation video for her, and I saw her in tears. And that's the amazing thing about love, is that when you give it, you get it 10,000 folds back. So let's look at empowerment as recognition. Let us not look at it as we are giving a voice to women. No. Let us look at it as recognizing and celebrating the voice that women already have and possess all this time. Let us honor the nurturers that are in our families, our friend groups, our colleagues, and acknowledge their nurturing roles beyond their obligation, but out of love and compassion. As we empower and recognize and celebrate these women, we allow them to embrace who they are, and there is unlimited potential to that. And so I end with this. Empowerment truly comes from within. And it is our responsibility as women to embody that empowerment. When we empower ourselves, when we show up every single day as our authentic self, as our confident self, we inspire those around us to do the same. And I would like that each woman here and around the world, actually, to give themselves permission to take up space. Take up space because you are the world's greatest contributors. And your light can shine the path for others. I would like to dedicate this presentation to my mom, who is actually the one to shine the light for my path. Thank you so much.
What an amazing session we had just now. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to tap into the next exciting part of our evening, a quiz. That's not only fun, but deeply aligned with today's theme, Unlocking Potential. Before we begin, I'll just explain a few rules, because it's a game, so there will be rules. Participation, any woman can participate in this. So this quiz is exclusively for women. Then a format, there will be questions displayed on the screen, and some questions have multiple choice. So you can choose the correct option. My colleague, CA Kezia, will be standing in the middle of this hall. The first person who comes up with the correct answer will get the award. So speed and accuracy is the test here. I'll be asking 7 questions. And I have to clarify, you are not supposed to use Google, your mobile phones, to check the answers. We have our colleagues who will be watching you, so please, you will be disqualified from this competition and quiz. Is there anyone with correct answer?
Can we make a guess?
I already said it. Yes, we have got the correct answer. So, Mary Curie was the only woman who was honored twice with the Nobel Prize in physics and chemistry. Immediately. So I ask Her Highness Sayyida Wisam to give the gift to the winner. Next question, yes. Whee. Next question. Yeah. Next question is, which woman co-invented the technology behind Wi-Fi and Bluetooth? Do we have any answer? So we have a woman participant who is approaching with the answer. Yes. Wait. So we have got the correct answer. It is Hedi Lamar. By the way, she was one of the sought after Hollywood actresses as well. So I request again Her Highness Sayyida Wisam to hand over the prize to the winner. The next question, please. So this should be very easy to answer because this name has been taken umpteen times during our presentation. Who was the first Omani woman to climb Mount Everest? She is also the first Omani woman to summit the second highest peak in the world, K2. Whoever comes here first.
You can give the mic. Because if the person is supposed to come here.
Nadira Alharthi.
Yes, we have received the correct answer. It is indeed Nadira Alharthi. May I request Dr. Juhaina to please come and hand over the prize to the winner. So here are the 4 Omani women who were included in the Forbes Middle East 100 Most Powerful Businesswomen of the Year 2024. I request you to recognize at least 2. The first woman who comes here will get the prize.
This is Jaifer Al-Khaifi, BDO Director, Finance Director. One more.
Please try
I
one
don't
more.
remember her name. One or
you have to recognize 2.
Actually, I cannot remember the name, but there is another lady. Her name Leila Al-Hadrami also, but her picture is not here.
This is 2024 list.
This is 24.
Yes. No,
see, but I don't know her name. see, but I number C, but I don't know her name.
Okay, we can have the answers. In the meantime, I'll again request Dr. Juhaina to come and hand over the prize to our winners. So the lady in the image A is Haifa Al-Khaifi. She's from PDO. In B, it's Hind Bhawan. She's the founder of Bhawan Cybertech. In C, it is Huda Al-Lawati, CEO of Aleph Capital. And fourth, Sheikha Yusuf Al-Farsi from Bank Muscat.
So all of them are included?
Yeah, all 4 are in the Forbes.
So any answer would have been correct?
What? Any two to be recognized. Now I request you to recognize the first woman accountant of India, and she was also enrolled as a member of ICAI in 1949. If someone is reading our Chartered Accountant Journal, her story was published during the CA Day, July edition. Yes, correct. So if anyone wants to try, there is, I think so, a privilege given to men.
Must be some year.
No. So we'll reveal the answer. It's Miss R. Sivabogam. The next question is, who was the first Indian woman to win the Olympic medal?
PT Usha.
No, unfortunately no.
Whoever comes.
Karna Bhavaneshwari.
Whoever comes first.
Appreciate the spirit of Mrs. Negi. Now I call upon Madam Siham to hand over the prize to the winner. that is okay. That is known to everyone. It's weightlifting. The next question, the next question is basically these are the pictures, 5 pictures of World Heritage Sites which are in Oman, announced by UNESCO. You can recognize, at least 2. Any 2. Any 2, it's not difficult.
Is that Behla Fort?
Yes.
Yeah, and
one is
frankincense and foliage.
Correct. All 3 are correct. So I request Dr. Siham to please come over and hand over the prize to the winner. And we have now come to the last question of this evening. So in which year the currency Riyal Omani was first introduced? She knows. Yeah, we have one person who wants to try.
$1970.
No. Yes, we have got the winner. So Omani Riyal was issued by the Omani Monetary Council in 1972, which was replaced by Saudi Riyal. So prior to this, there was Saudi Riyal. So we have the winner. I again request Dr. Siham to please come and hand over the prize to the winner. Thank you so much, ma'am.
We have with us Najla Al-Balushi from Ibn Sina Pharmacy. We just want to say a thank you to her for being sponsors for today's event. Can I request Dr. Juhaina Al Mullahi to just felicitate her with a bouquet of flowers?
Apologies for that confusion. Now I request 3 of the judges to come to the dais and announce the winners of today's essay competition.
Good evening, everyone. We've come to the end of the session where I'm sure the 6 participants as well as the rest of us are waiting to see who are the winners. First of all, we'd like to say that all the participants are winners. To come here, stand in front of so many people and speak out is not an easy task. How much ever age you are or how much ever experienced you are, it is still a challenge, and all 6 of our today's finalists did a good job. The 3 of us, we worked on certain criteria on which we judged today's presentations. The first one being content. So what we specifically looked for is how is the speaker linking the topic, the content, how is it linked to the topic, the relevance, the references given, examples given, the names which are mentioned, whether they are right or wrong. Then we use the presentation skill as the second criteria. The presentation slides which were used, how well developed the slides were or whether they were empty. The delivery, eye contact, engaging the audience and speaking from the heart. So that is what we covered under the presentation skills. The third criteria we used was the confidence. The confidence should be optimum. It should not be low. It should not be too much of confidence as well. Passion, whether you were speaking from with passion, the research that was done, there shouldn't be any stammering. Not plain reading, so it should not be a plain reading, whether the person is able to apply and make changes to the things which the person is saying as they see the reaction from the people. And the last criteria was the language. So in language, we looked at the grammar, the spellings, pronunciation, errors or unwarranted pauses in the talk. So these were the 4 criteria which we used. I would now hand over to CA Asta to announce. We'll go 3, 2, 1. So we'll have the third winner, then the second, and then the first. So I give it over to CA Asta to announce the number 3.
So the third runner-up is Miss Latifa Zahir Al-Azri from Al-Sharqiya University. Yeah, she spoke on empowering women, a journey of strength and resilience.
May I request Dr. Siham to kindly come on the dais to give away the prizes to the winners.
The second prize, which is the first runner-up, is speaker number 5, Ms. Amna Ali Mubarak Al-Hinai from University of Nizwa. She spoke on empowering women, a journey of strength and resilience.
Thank you, Ashwini, for articulating the criteria we applied in selecting all the winners. Any guesses for the winner? Of course, we didn't announce the names. We only announced the number of winner by number. But anyway, I'll announce the name. So no guesses? Azhar Abdullah Al-Anburi from College of Banking. She was confidence personified with good content and majority of the criteria. Yeah. As Ashwini announced, actually all are winners because they've all put in their sincere efforts. I just would like to announce the names of the other 3. Awena Masood Al-Shiba, our second participant from CBFS. Aya Isa Ali Al-Balushi, also from College of Banking and Financial Studies, our third participant. We also have Jaifer Salim Sultan Al-Umaria from University of Nizwa. Congratulations to all.
May I request the guest of honor and
Her Highness, both of you please to join on the stage.
Smile.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we draw this remarkable celebration of Omani Women's Day to a close, it is my distinct honor to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks to all those who have made this occasion a resounding success. First and foremost, we express our profound gratitude to our benevolent Sultan, His Majesty Haytham bin Tariq, and the Honorable First Lady, Sayyida Ahad bin Abdullah. Their unwavering support for empowerment of women in Oman inspires us all and is a testament to their vision for a brighter future for our beloved nation. We extend our sincere appreciation to our generous sponsors, CBFS. We are truly grateful to your partnership and vision. A special thank you to our esteemed partners for this evening, the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry, for your invaluable collaboration. We are honored to have with us our chief guest, Dr. Siham Alharthi. Thank you for gracing us with your presence and wisdom. Our guest of honor, Dr. Juhaina Mullahi, your presence added immense value to this celebration. To our distinguished speaker, Her Highness Sayyida Wisam Al Said, we extend our heartfelt gratitude. Your insights and encouragement will motivate us to forge ahead in our initiatives. We also wish to recognize our esteemed judges of the essay competition, past chairpersons of the Muscat Chapter, CA Anuradha, CA Astha, and CA Ashwini. Thank you for your diligence and commitment to recognizing the talent and potential of these young women. Your role in nurturing future leaders in the industry cannot be overstated. We extend our thanks and best wishes to all the young women who took part in the competition. We salute your enthusiasm and sincere efforts. Lastly, to each and every one of you in attendance today, thank you for your passion and dedication to celebrating the remarkable women of Oman. Together, let us continue to champion their achievements and work towards a future filled with equality, empowerment, and opportunity. May the spirit of Omani Women's Day continue to inspire us all. Thank you. Goodbye.